Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And now the running back's got it again.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down overloading that line of scrimmage because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners will have to punt this one away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at midfield. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's a target, and it's complete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And that one is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Solid run, tackled with a 45-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Single back, takes the handoff. The Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. Breaks loose at the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the receiver's got it. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Gets into space at the 50. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Roadrunners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
The offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hilltoppers will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Can he get there on the ground? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense? Get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. And that run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's a run to the left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick juke. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
You know, this is a risky call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. Thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong. It works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
And out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Finally a spark for this offense that has really struggled so far today. Just got to hope it's not too late in their end.
Finally, Chris, where has that been? The line does their job. The quarterback with a nice throw.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Defense is coming after him. Picks up the first and is still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the Roadrunners will have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dump ball's caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. Defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And he's swarmed with a pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock?
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Hand off to the right side. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Will hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff...